Use this.
This should work.
Thanks.
Okay, but it shouldn't have the stupid shield effect anymore. And that was the worst part of this, was the shield effect. Attack rose dramatically. Okay, that didn't do too much damage.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She can't strike at full power.
Yeah, I noticed. Hulkenberg, just give us a heal.
Healing us. That helped.
I owe you.
I'm so ready for this fight to be over, bro.
It's okay. By this power.
Just the pacing of this fight is so unfun. I hate playing the game this way. That did so little damage.
Behold this power.
Yeah, I know you're frostbitten or whatever, but just like hit as hard as you can.
Their weakness. Don't let us down. Do
You had 7,000 HP, I believe, so you know we're getting there.
Weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Oh, mystic fire.
Hulkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
Even if my attack is down, I will just continue wailing on you until you no longer exist.
His attacks will do much less damage.
He's gonna get to attack twice here, though. Oh, you have a single target move. I almost forgot.
Badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Ow.
Juna, are you
Go for
okay?
it.
Pass.
With blade in
You're
hand.
about to drop.
Mage devotion.
Are you all right? I knew you'd help.
I'm gonna need to
Helpful
use single target heal on Juna.
Juna's
Come
frozen over.
forth, royal soul.
Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
We're gonna have to hope that we have a really lucky, like,
Strike at full power.
I need like a really opportune moment where the frostbite wears off on a turn where I can go hard on attacking.
Be a waste to let this sit.
I shall vanquish evil.
His attacks will do
Fiery
much
strike.
less damage.
For all that we strive for, burn.
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Won't hold back.
Right in the weak spot.
You hit their weakness. That's so you, Captain.
We're getting there.
You hit their weakness.
Slowly but surely.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Can your attack rise any more than it already has? Right, I'm glad for you to take a turn where all I have to do is Dakunda. Oh, all three of them. Let's go. Okay, this is a great turn for this
They
then.
got you with multiple ailments.
But the problem is that I have to...
Knighthood. Oh, power.
I actually think I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna hope that I don't, though.
Oh, mystic fire.
Hulkenberg
Okay,
got
thank
them
goodness.
right in
I'll show
their
you.
weak
Let's
spot.
go.
Now Dakunda immediately.
Let me help.
My thanks.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Bow, bow, bow.
Fast dancer.
Mass dancer.
You hit their
Do I have... I think I have just enough moves to where I get to use, like, Super Botana?
Fire.
I'm worried about its attack being so high, by the way, but what are you gonna do?
Prevent my strike.
Oh, now you miss after...
Pride.
You miss after I get rid of the accuracy down? Are you serious? Come on. Oh, I wanted to use the super fire move so bad.
That's your
You would have done
opening,
so
Captain.
much. Is your attack not already maxed out? What are you doing? Okay, it still only does like a little over 200. That's fine.
Stroll's frozen.
Oh, would you look at that? Everyone except the person who has the no frostbite ailment ability has been hit with frostbite. How neat.
Let's get some use out of this.
That helped.
I owe you.
Let's need it.
Hulkenberg's
No holding back.
I need to get it's like almost never been a problem in this game, so I've never done it. But I guess I need to choose one or two of my characters and make sure that they spec into healer enough to get the status ailment healing ability. It's one of those things where like status ailments happen so little in this game that I've always been like, oh, I can do fine with items. And then they threw a boss at me that when it attacks, it inflicts status ailments on all party members at once.
Burn to ash.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Let justice prevail.
Hulkenberg
Let
got
justice
them
prevail.
right in their weak spot.
Fire.
Batra.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Infernal Vortex.
You hit their weakness.
I call upon
Unless it
royal
does something
power
really
within.
stupid, if it throws out like some kind of Mega Delown style move, chat, I think we're good to go.
Mystic fire.
It would have to do something new and insane. Oh, nice. Deserved. Frostbite heal. Yes!
Stroll's frozen.
Finally, and it healed the one character that I wanted to be healed to Frostbite. Finally, the game is throwing me a bone.
You hit their weakness.
That only did 600 damage. I expected like 8.
You hit their weakness. Don't let
Sword
them down,
Master.
Juna.
Sword Master. We're gonna get to do another synthesis hit. Oh, thank goodness. I think it's dead. I think that miss just gave me the
Show you
win.
the essence of. We'll do this together.
Deserved. Die.
Fire.
Obligatory, I would still give up enemies missing taking away their turns if it meant that I didn't lose my turns on misses. This fight is the only time I had to go outside and touch grass for a minute. It has such a cruel mechanic. I love that comment in chat. I didn't go touch grass, but I literally, last time we were playing, I did stop my stream because I was like, this is so annoying. I don't want to sit through this today. I'm glad it's done, and I hope that this is the only besmirch on an otherwise really good game when it comes to boss fights. Because we've had other boss fights where, like, I've won first try, and I've lost and had to fight again. I remember when we fought the sea creature dude, and he killed me on my first go, and I was like, okay, I gotta, like, try a little differently. And I did, and then we won. Like, I'm all down for that. This boss, though, wasn't just a case of, like, oh, it got me, I've gotta try again. This was like, hey, this sucks. Go, like, build your team for it.
I see now. The true strength of your will.
I hope Rella dies because I hate this boss fight. Yo, big experience gain. Not that much archetype experience, though.
Excellent. Now that's an achievement.
Oh, I've mastered Wizard, and I got, like, an experience item out of it because it went up a full level. Assassin is almost done, then we can get Ninja as soon as Sniper is done. Okay, okay. Good stuff.
Not bad at all.
I don't care about getting items. Give me more agility. I want to dodge or hit hard.
Nice. I feel strong.
I shall strive to use.
Excellent.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Increases strength and hit rate of synthesis. Very good. Ooh, MP by 25. Yes, please.
To greater heights.
Raises a barrier that nullifies 1/pierce strike for one ally. Okay, yeah.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction. Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
Objection? I want to be the one to do it.
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now. Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Dibs! Dibs! Does she have anything else to say?
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood.
Well,
I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
I do appreciate this little bit of explanation because I think one of the first things early in the game when they explained all the stuff with the Princess Curse, one of the first complaints I made was like, if you were close enough to shoot him with a magical slow death curse, why didn't you just, like, you know, shoot him with a fireball so that he would burn to death? So this is the reason why, is it was just supposed to kill him, but Rella was 12 and screwed it up.
Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies.
Yo, before we eventually fight and kill Luis so that I can be king instead of him, can we, like, give him a high five for killing Forden? I think he deserves a high five for having killed Forden.
Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
Preparing to kill yourself affects your Magla? That's like a thing?
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown.
Ooh, is Luis gonna do something that involves the ancient world and, like, the humans or something?
After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla.
What if Luis is a human, but he's just the only one smart enough to, like, speak and he doesn't look like a freak?
I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
Because he is a human of some kind and just wants humans to rule the world again, like they did in the previous world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Quick question. What if the dragon killed me? What if like your dragon did its ice move and it like stabbed me through the chest and I died? What was your follow-up plan, Rella? Sick the dragon on Luis and watch him one-shot it?
Sister! Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
That was like a day ago. A bunch of them have probably already left.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
Basilio is standing there like, bro, I have no earthly idea what is happening. All I know is that I want to take Luis's head off. Can we stop standing out in the snow listening to the crazy bird lady and go snap Luis's neck? Like, he looks so bored. Look at Basilio's face. he is so uninterested. Like, are you done yet?
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry.
Really? I feel like they make up a new magical skill every story cutscene. I don't really mind it. Like, there was no reason for them to explain, like, hey, by the way, you can use magic to, like, activate a cell phone. But I just feel like there are so many times in this game where a character says, like, I'm going to do this now. And I'm like, you can do that? That's an option? Like Yuffie being able to summon the lance back to her hand, and Rella being like, yeah, I can talk to people across the continent as long as I've like linked our minds already.
Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
Okay, now I know what I just said about, like, I don't mind that they just bring up a new ability and they can do it or whatever that much, but I will say, it looked like this ability she's doing is resonating from the rock that's floating up top. They should have had a moment where they explained, like, oh, this rock has great power, like, saints have used it to give out, like, decrees and divinations over the years, and then you could have had a little build-up to be like, oh, look, now Rella is doing that thing as a saint. She's using the magic rock to, like, give a prophecy out or whatever.
What's going on? There's a voice in my head. A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Real Hercule Satan asking all of Earth to give their power to Goku for the Spirit Bomb vibes?
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
My man!
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it?
I like how Godot, every time he wants to say something, like, slams his staff.
I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctist Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.